are 3 guarantees in this life: death, taxes.
Welcome to the Smackdown watch. We go to the road to memory. Now, for people who are moaning on Twitter about opinions and stuff and things,
Regardless whether you like it or you don't like it, you love it, you hate it, one thing for damn sure, you are gonna.
so that's what you're gonna do, John.
Respect it.
You're damn sure gonna respect it.
Last time we were here, we were shocked as Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble.
And I was also shocked.
His name and he appears.
Yeah.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in.
He's in action tonight. Jacob Fatu.
Roxanne Perez and staying basically from start to finish, really. In the
Come alive, direct, with everybody saying,
yeah, Roxanne Perez being the longest person in the Rumble.
Logan Paul decided to do what he is best.
I am the table.
And be the table. Sami Zayn is currently, his neck is dead.
Yeah, he's fucked.
And we're pretty much getting Sami, Kevin Owens at Mania, I reckon.
Yeah. I did wonder if they were, if it was going to be Zayn versus KO at Rumble. At Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, but the way they're selling his injury, saying I'm out for a little bit.
Yeah, he's not going to be back in time.
I reckon it's going to build up to Mania.
So I don't reckon we're getting a Randy match at Mania.
I reckon Randy might be SummerSlam.
I did hear Randy might be a commentator for Mania.
Perhaps.
You know, like it was a Miz last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. Kind of host commentating.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll do that with Randy.
I wonder if the Wyatt Six start trolling the Miz soon.
Yeah. I do think we're getting something from the Wyatt Six tonight. Because there's been little hints online.
The Wyatt Six are also definitely teasing Alexa Bliss last week.
Yeah.
They had the glitch right in front of her match.
Yeah.
The Wyatts did tweet out "she," referencing to their "she" poem in their journal.
Yeah. Three, two, one, Smackdown. I do like the new Smackdown logo.
Then no. Together.
Forever.
At least we now know the Chamber is to face Cody Rhodes.
Yep. Jerry's finally going to beat Gunther at WrestleMania.
Although it's going to be, I don't think we're going to get the multiple. You know, the last few weeks we got all those multiple yeets. I don't think Gunter lets him have them in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
I
Do
think
you,
I think he'll be lucky to get one yeet out before every week. You know,
do you think he hit main events night one?
possibly. It depends on Punk Cena. I could very easily see them do what they did with 39 and say there's a co-main event and a main event on both nights.
Yeah. Because apparently the transfer window meant nothing. So we're getting Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton today.
On Strowman.
Actually, it's one big. I do like the Jacob hoodie.
Why is he wearing a ghillie mask though?
Yeah.
What is he? You trying to rob the place?
There's that, and then you see him on Twitter. Did you see his video on Twitter when he bumped into the boogie
Yeah.
bat? Royal Rumble winner.
I will say, you know who this is a slap in the face for? Corey Graves went to Twitter to talk about how his displeasure of being moved off Monday Night Raw, and now he's not even the replacement. He's gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
they got the other NXT man. He's stuck on NXT Corey.
Title back. Hosted by Air at the ass. Well, what's going to happen with Solo today then? No one really knows what he's thinking, but I really do not want Cody Rhodes versus Solo again. No one wants that. No one wants that Solo.
I mean, Solo still acknowledge Roman, but he said he would.
Sorry?
Solo still has to acknowledge Roman because he said if Roman won, he'd acknowledge Roman.
Yeah.
I'm just very confused.
Yeah.
Poor Tamatonga. He gets pinned almost as much as Finn Balor. I don't know why he wears that hood every time. We know
How
it's
many
him.
times? Yeah. How many times has Cody Rhodes had a spike?
Probably too many times.
In the last 2 years. Wrestling has more than one royal family. When I live in so you rewind on so Do it on, get them off the feet. Alright, it's here, about to blow. Wait for me to start the show. At the man along the world.
I'd like to point out that Cody Rhodes is dressed like Doctor Who.
I reckon he made a good doctor.
Yeah, I'd say he'd make a good Doctor Who one day, but if he went for it, but he is dressed like he's trying to cosplay Doctor Who here.
Or a James Bond.
That too. Maybe this isn't. Maybe he's announcing Solo. It's fine that you spiked me. I'm going away to film the new James Bond for the next 9 months anyway.
Maybe that's what the beer was about with The Rock. He was congratulating him on having the new James Bond. On that, Gunther's got 2 title defences before Mania on live events.
I reckon he loses. The swerve here, Jello. It's gonna be Punk versus Jay.
He's got 2 back-to-back Seth Rollins and title defences. So that he's not. Seth's not very confident for the night.
He
He's
cashes
fighting
in.
him again the night after.
He cashes in the favor. Punk. Paul Heyman comes out, helps him pin Gunther in Germany. And he faces Jey Uso. What do you want to talk about, John?
Chamber. Jey Uso. Elected. Gunta. Gunta. CM Punk. CM Punk. Can you imagine? Voiceless. Punk.
Cena.
I want Cena to do it in its last match and then drop the belt.
No, I need him to win before that, John.
Punk needs this main event. The Rock nicked it last year. Is he trying to say that he was Solo was meant to spike?
Death, taxes.
Is he trying to say Solo was meant to spike
Every single week, all
Jacob?
you do is cry. I think when I walked out here, I think I heard somebody.
I have to do it with Drew McIntyre coming out. He has to cry, John.
I definitely think we're getting this match, but it won't be Mania.
Yeah, this is more of a SummerSlam.
It might not even be for the title because I think Cody.
It's more of a SummerSlam. No, but I need Cena to win before his last match because I need him to drop it to an up and comer, John.
Yeah.
It'll be better for someone to win it off Cena than Cena to just give it up and someone wins it. They're not a champion then properly.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can say he never lost it. You can end
He
that
doesn't.
he never lost the title.
He doesn't need that, John. He wants to win it to shake the hand of the man who wins 80 in one day. What he said.
Which is behind us, it'll probably be Randy.
I would have loved if he said Drew McIntyre on it.
Stupidest Money in the Bank winner ever. That was fucking pointless.
Also, the Drew McIntyre that lost to Punk lost his briefcase to Punk.
Oh,
Well,
no.
the werewolf is here. No, he has a new hat.
It's coming live and direct with everybody saying.
He's scared. Tattoo. Tattoo. Tattoo.
Where's your tribal chief? He should be here. Gonna look for a man with a hoodie in the crowd.
They don't make them like me no more. Hell, they ain't never made them like me. See, I'm off the scale with it. All raw, uncut with it. See, I'm all gas.
Eh, I do want that. But he does have a match. I knew it was gonna happen.
Uh, yeah, it's definitely risking your health getting into a ring with fucking Jacob Fatu.
The belt sniff. The belt smells good. That's what Jacob was saying there. Nothing's gonna happen. John, they're all in street clothes. No one fights in street clothes. Ignore Ciampa last week.
Ooh, is this solo? Is this solo?
It's a snowman.
He's looking at Jacob's picture there.
Ooh.
You get the first word, I'm certainly gonna get the last. Oh yeah. What are they wearing? It's Valentine's Day, isn't it? That's why.
So clear. If you notice there, John, for like a couple of seconds there, Jacob and Cody bonded.
Yeah.
They didn't hate each other for a second.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you noticed when Solo got out the car, he looked
Mm.
at the truck,
Yeah,
and the picture he looked at was Jacob.
yeah. It was very interesting the fact that they had a little bit of a connection there, like Cody and Jacob. Like calm down.
Bloody Smackdown adverts.
Like, that's because this is still on the USA Network, which makes it the better show, Jonathan. This is the better show, the advert show. Clearly, the
Even,
better show, John.
I know storytelling is massive input onto it, but even after last January to this January's and last January, it's 10,000 less viewers
Yeah.
to SmackDown. I wonder how many more viewers on Raw.
I say Raw has had the better stories, but I gotta say SmackDown is starting to get back to a bit of interesting
Yeah.
story. But for a while there, last year, this was saying for last year for a while, SmackDown was very repetitive for a while, and not interesting. There was quite a few weeks.
I can't see them keeping their stars though, because
Hmm.
either one of Cody or Roman will go to
Yeah, but have you seen
Raw.
Roman on SmackDown in a while? The last 3 times he's been there, he's been on Raw
Yeah, exactly.
this year.
Yeah.
This year he has not been on SmackDown really.
I was generally expecting the whole bloodline to be transferred to Monday Night Raw.
That can still happen after Mania with
Yeah.
because they do the draft.
Yeah, this transfer window is pointless.
The transfer window is just their excuse to say why they've put people where they're putting them.
And they've not really used it anyway.
You'll probably get the real scenes when they do the draft. But what they gotta stop doing, Jonah, they gotta stop calling people up from NXT if they're not gonna actually use them.
I like the Damien pick for
Mm.
SmackDown. I think that
No,
makes
but you like the problem with NXT, like they've taken a lot of people from NXT this year and now have released all of them, pretty much. Apart from like
it's wrong. It's wrong.
he's a Monday Night Raw style these days. But like Braun, only really Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, and Tiffany have been somewhat successes since being called up from NXT
Yeah.
this year. The rest have either been released or, unfortunately for Ilya Dragunov, got injured
Yeah.
before he took off.
Dragunov back.
Soon, I think. But a really bad injury. I know last year they were probably going to build to him versus Gunther as one of Gunther's
Yeah.
feuds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that? He went that way.
The future of WWE's future world champ. Future world champ here, John. Future world champ.
What, him? The guy on the floor.
The guy on the floor is future world champion, John. You'll see him in a few years. He'll win the title off Open Femi in about 10 years, John. That guy on the floor. Trust.
Finish his story after he took him out in the car park.
Exactly.
Or a random SmackDown.
No, thank you, Trish.
Is that a new interest?
Out there theory. Out there theory, Jonah.
Yeah.
Trish Stratus versus Chelsea Green Elimination Chamber. Because she said she needs to decide whether she wants to be in a seat or a suite. She's there.
Didn't she already have a match booked?
No, because she said she wasn't going to be there,
No,
Trish,
Chelsea.
as a match. No, Chelsea doesn't have a match. She's trying to qualify for a match.
Oh, I thought she had a
This is
match.
the Elim qualifier. I'm trying to use my fantasy booking here, Jonah, by reading the clues.
Yeah. Also, when are we finding out what happened to um, Cargill? Like, how do we still not know what happened to Jade? Jade, I think you're muted, mate.
No, I'm talking to someone else.
Oh,
Let's see.
fair enough. So, right. Yeah, when do you think we're going to get the know what's actually happened to Brady?
I'm going to say, like I have for every time you ask me about things coming up to the Elimination Chamber, in the chamber, i.e. AJ. Jade's gonna show up, covered in blood, in the chamber, chase Naomi away. I'm calling it. Or just before Mania or after Mania. It's one of the three.
Yeah. I can't stretch it till after Mania, surely. It's been fucking months.
You wouldn't know. They've stretched Grayson Waller and Austin Theory breaking up for 2 years.
A lot of people think it'll be Piper Evan who eventually turns on Chelsea to beat Chelsea for the title.
Yeah, it might eventually be Piper that takes it, but like, I'm just one of the scenes that both Trish and Chelsea are Canadian. I'm just
Yeah,
piecing the dots of the interview and that together.
yeah.
It might not even be announced or set up today. It could just be like it happens on the day itself of Chamber, you know?
Yeah.
That was you, John, on there saying, Chelsea, she can be annoying, obnoxious. Secret Service is not happy. Yeah, Jonah.
Yeah.
You ever had any of those sweets, Jonah? I had a few on Naomi shirt.
Years ago, yeah.
How much do you think Naomi has paid her back over the years?
What's name's go on as well?
Mm.
It's just Valentine's Day, isn't it? It's just their way of.
Yeah, but what is the real question is how much Naomi spends on hair dye. I saw her dressed in an Ireland flag in Dublin.
Who do you think's winning the women's uh, match?
I wouldn't put it against Liv because deep down, Jonna, I feel like Io, Liv, Rhea is the direction that they're going because Rhea cost Liv. She's given Io the match after Chamber. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if the Chamber winner ruins that match.
Yeah. What
You
about
know,
the EST?
possibly, but I just have a feeling the story more there. Say if Charlotte picks Tiffany, which we
Yeah.
want, I just have a feeling the story's there now with Io and Liv, as well as with all three of them intertwined
Yeah.
that they don't like each other.
Yeah.
There's a bit of tension that I think you could tell the story.
Yeah.
They gave Chelsea a bit of a wedgie there.
Let's be honest, Rhea's not losing it.
That's why I'm saying the triple threat could allow that because Liv
Yeah.
and Io have a bit of drama.
Yeah. Unless she faces EST, then she might lose.
Yeah,
That'd be an epic match.
I mean it would be night. Oh, Bianca has not lost at WrestleMania,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. What about mid cards? Who's going to be the mid card match at Mania? One, two, three. Amy. Naomi for US Camp Women's United Championship match.
No, I just don't. They make Chelsea Green seem very weak all the time.
Yeah.
That's why I think she needs that Trish match. They kind of like put the seeds there.
Yeah.
And what I will say though, Jonah, your prediction now: Raquel Rodriguez or Roxanne Perez, the last,
Sorry.
the last chamber contestant. That's the match on Monday.
Ooh.
Roxanne Perez versus Raquel Rodriguez for the last spot in the chamber.
I'm going Roxanne Perez.
That's what I'm also going for because I think the feud with Bailey's not going to end at the weekend. It goes into chamber.
Yeah. That's the
But
best.
my neck is fucked.
Loving the beard.
I love the way he's trying to stay still to try and sell the neck. You know?
I know. I feel you, Sammy. I've got a fucked neck. It's not good. I feel you.
Because you can clearly tell his neck isn't actually hurt here, Jono, because his head is moving a bit too
Yeah.
freely.
Yeah. Didn't Nick Aldis already say that if it happened again, the Polder over
Yeah.
happened again, he'd be sacked?
Yeah.
It's happened
Yeah.
3 times since that.
Yeah. You misinterpreted what Kevin wanted here, Sammy. He wanted you to help him win, not just to be concerned. No, he didn't say he wants you to be there for him. He said, help me win. Two different. You misinterpreted the question here, Sammy. No, it's a miscommunication here, Sammy.
Who's winning at Mania?
Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy.
Yeah, who do you think
What is it,
the
Chris?
other mid cards are going to be at Mania?
Rising first. What did it say?
Who do you think the other mid cards are going to be at Mania?
Well, Lyra will definitely have her match against Becky, I reckon.
Yeah.
I think this Ivy Nile one is just a filler till when they add Becky back.
Yeah.
Not sure about Chelsea Green. Her one is a lot more open.
Yeah.
Because you could see the likes of when Chelsea Green, even as Zelina Vega.
Yeah, I was thinking Selena might be a good shout.
These tag titles, I have no idea because they swap all the time. The US Championship, I feel like is going to be last year's tag title. You know, well, it's going to be a ladder match with like 5 different people in the match.
I think the Raw tag titles might do the same. I think it will be Machine Guns versus DIY.
Yeah.
Again. Yeah, that's what I'm going with for the tag Smackdown. And then
Intercontinental, I still want it to be Sheamus in the Mania match at his moment.
Yeah, it makes sense at the moment, yeah.
It could be a triple threat, you know, an AJ Sheamus Braun, because triple threats with Sheamus do become.
It all depends how it all depends how the elimination chamber goes.
Yeah.
If uh, um, if Cena doesn't win and it's Punk, then Cena's definitely in a shout.
Possibly, but I have a feeling if Cena doesn't win, they're gonna make it Logan Paul Cena.
Yeah.
That is the annoyance of Logan Paul being in the chamber, is that he could F over anybody in there and that suddenly become a main match. Think about that, Gemma.
He's already fucked Punk at the Rumble.
Punk, Drew, John Cena, Seth Rollins, who he F'd up before. He could F any of them up.
We've already seen Seth Rollins versus Punk. I don't want to see it.
No, but he could still do it. It's all still on the table, each one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the other one will be either Priest, Jacob, or Bronster.
Now they're both on Raw. I'd like I see an AJ versus Logan feud.
It would be good, but I think we're a bit off. I think his first feud is going to be Braun Breaker because they've had the stare downs.
Yeah.
After he beats Dominic Mysterio, of course. And I think that's also a Mania match.
I was forgetting Dom.
I think Finn versus Dom is a Mania match.
Yeah. I was just going to say Dom's going to beat the ring, win the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania.
No,
From Breaker, can you imagine?
he's gonna get the biggest humiliation he's ever had. More so than when he lost to his dad twice at Mania. This time he's gonna lose to Finn Balor.
But if he doesn't, and Finn Balor loses again, but to Dominic, Jesus Christ.
Terminate his contract. Let him leave. Send him to NXT again. No, genuinely, John, if he loses again, send him back down to NXT. He was actually good there.
Yeah.
NXT did the demon form right, but they had in NXT, John.
Yeah.
Every time he went to the demon, he never lost.
Yeah. Oh, this is a new LFG thing, isn't it? Legends versus Greats.
Yeah, it's their new up and coming stars.
Yeah. So it's like the old NXT 2.0.
It's like NXT level up that used to be before you got to NXT.
Yeah.
Legend of Future Greats. Well, they're teaching the next generation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that going to be on Netflix? Is that going to be on
no
Netflix?
Maybe eventually, but not yet.
Yeah.
It's more of a But yeah, if you do well in that, you get an NXT contract and you're on NXT. Where's Elektra Lopez?
Oh, we haven't
Yeah.
talked about all the releases yet and the new member of WWE.
Elektra Lopez here is usually the manager of these guys. You know?
Yeah.
A lot of people left last Friday.
Yeah.
And one of them being someone that we saw, Jono, in
Yes.
Scotland.
Won the title, the tag titles.
Isla Dawn. That was a shocker. They just went to NXT too recently.
And the leader of the newest women's faction is
The
gone
No
already.
Pop, the No Pop Collective. Sonya Deville.
They're dead already.
The final testament has just become Karrion Kross again. And Scarlett, you know, he's lost his entire faction. The Wyatts won. This means, Jonathan, the Wyatts actually won the feud at the end.
Yeah.
Because the rest of them all left.
They didn't actually get sacked. They all resigned because they didn't want to deal with the Wyatts.
But there was a lot of releases that happened. That was very surprising.
We did get one new face though. At NXT.
We'll get to that. Another release that happened, Blair Davenport, was never used.
Yeah.
She had on and off stories. And came back. One from NXT, Duke Hudson from Chase U got sacked too. AJ Styles' old faction, the OC, the Good Brothers, left. And one that we had high hopes for, Jono, when the Imperium split. Giovanni Vinci.
Yeah, that's sad, that one.
They had a good feud going with Kaiser. They instantly moved him to SmackDown. Let him disappear for months. Did video packages to hype him back up for his return. He lost then in 1 minute.
Yeah.
On his return. Got his got back. And then disappeared again.
Yeah.
And has been released.
Very strange.
And then AEW also released quite a few people. Ricky Starks, they released Aleister Black. 2 other people that I forget their names, but they did release them. And I was like, oh, they might get a WWE contract. The next day, Ricky Starks shows up on NXT. He's like, hi, I'm here. I was like, you just got fired 2 minutes ago. Why are you here?
I don't think he got fired. I think he just didn't renew his contract.
Coincidentally, because they're still negotiating. Because they were still negotiating the rights for Ricky Starks. By the way, John.
Yeah.
Because they would still be discussing the exit clause and his naming rights. He didn't say his name in that. He just said, you know who I am.
But it's now official. He is allowed his name. He's allowed a name.
But they didn't say it at the time because they weren't sure if he could keep it. But he likes to do a JoJo pose.
Yeah. I think there might be a few more on the way, though.
Yeah, you have Aleister Black. Which some people had a theory that that's who Chad Gable's Dark Arts of Lucha Libre contact is, because he was very Dark Arts school when he was back in WWE.
Maybe. He's definitely coming around. Obviously, you've still got Penta's partner coming as well.
Coincidentally, Rusev, another person, got released from AEW. Sheamus instantly posted a picture of him and Rusev sharing a beer. He's kind of teasing there, everybody.
You see all the pictures of Lyra and she put up of Dawn when Dawn got released.
Yeah. I will say, I will talk about the articles from everyone's favorite, and I mean that as a joke. Everyone's favorite newspaper, the Wrestling Observer newsletter, who's very much loves AEW,
Yeah.
but released their awards. The fifth worst gimmick, Jonathan, was Tony Storm, timeless Tony Storm. The best gimmick, Tony Storm. He's apparently the fifth worst and the best gimmick. Make it make sense. The Rock is apparently the fourth best gimmick, and Drew is the fifth.
No, you.
No, Yeet wasn't even a good or a bad gimmick.
He has literally just been eating for 3 years straight. It's made him the main event of WrestleMania.
Not,
It's not.
not a bad or a good gimmick, my friend. The worst gimmick of 2024 is Chris Jericho's stupid learning tree. It's the one part I agree with. They put the second worst gimmick, Jono, the Wyatt Six. And I'm like, have you watched the Wyatt? They're very good every time I see them. They just unfortunately lost to the Final Testament, which was the worst decision. But they are very good. Their presentation is always great.
Oh. Machine guns are really good, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Were they from TNA or were they from AEW?
Who? Motor City Machine Guns?
Yeah,
TNA.
TNA.
I will let you know the best TV show, Donna, ACA Dynamite, got 579,000 viewers. We know ratings. 579,000 views yesterday. You want to know what NXT got on Tuesday?
8,000.
801,000
Yeah.
viewers, up 5% from the previous week.
Yep.
But apparently, NXT not in the top 5. They're in the top 5 worst shows. Listen, Priest, I don't need to see this. I live this. Stop showing me you beating up Finn every. No, I don't need to see you beat up Finn about 5 times here, Priest. I lived it. Don't remind me.
I don't know your ass. What do you think of the potential rumours of a new Shield that's gone around this week? There's pictures going around. People think there might be a new Shield.
Stop reminding me of you burying my poor boy Finn.
What do you think of the rumours this week? This week, the picture's gone around of a potential new Shield.
Who knows? But I now want Priest to lose this match, Jonah. He reminded me too many times of him pinning Finn there in the promo. We're now rooting for Jacob Fatu.
Murder.
Now Priest is probably still winning because he's goddamn Damian Priest, but I'm now rooting for Jacob.
I do want the red Jacob shirt. Why can't it? Why is it still on the USA Network? If this guy, the guy who was like having an argument with us on Twitter earlier, if he's watching, I don't get this on Raw. Yeah, the guy who was having an argument with me and Boom on Twitter earlier is watching. I don't get this on Raw. Bloody adverts.
I sent you a message on Twitter though. Kevin Owens has responded to Sammy.
I'll probably share on here in a minute.
So you're not doing good, huh? I'm not doing good. Because in the last 6 months, I was stabbed in the back and had my heart broken by 3 guys I loved, 3 guys I considered brothers, 3 guys I would have taken a bullet for. And Sammy, now you sit there and you talk about the pain you're in and how your neck's hurt. You have no idea. You don't know what real pain is. But I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you. You say you wanna go again? Me and you wanna go? That's great. That's perfect. Let's do that. I can't think of a better place than where it all started for us. In Canada. So cleared or not, I don't care. Toronto, Elimination Chamber. Come find me.
Elimination Chamber. Does that mean
Randy match could still technically be on, or this could be a 2-parter where it goes into Mania.
Yeah.
But the challenge has been set for Toronto.
He's not given him very much time to recover from his broken neck.
Also, Cody wants to know you be the dream to his nightmare.
Randy was just promoted on that poster for WrestleMania. What do you think the specifications will be at Elimination Chamber? Kevin Owens.
I reckon it's not going to actually be a full match. I reckon this just becomes a kind of like what he did with Randy the first time.
Yeah.
I reckon this just becomes a bloody brawl.
Yeah.
that will just go on and lead into a stipulation Mania match.
Yeah.
Back to where's Solo?
Here he is.
Donde está Solo?
I like the all white.
We found
You look
Solo.
good, Solo. You look good, Solo.
He went to better help, got therapy, and is now great.
Mm. Mm. Don't grab Jacob's arm like that. Ooh!
I was not
He
ready.
swapped it. I love you, Jacob.
What about me? Do you love me too? I felt like that's where it was going.
I love you,
What
Jacob.
the hell? Shinsuke is actually appearing and
I
not
love you,
creeping in the
Jacob.
back.
I love you, Jacob.
No, but
That's weird.
Jono, he's not creeping in the back this week. He's usually just creeping in the back. We actually get to see the US title. I thought this was a myth. Oh, he's gonna speak.
What?
Sorry, I don't speak. I don't speak Japanese. You mean you creeped? I noticed. I saw you creeping in the back, like everywhere. This'll be your warrior.
Big Jim. Big Jim.
It's Big Jim's. Big Jim's kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I forgot to get my stuff in. Memphis, tell them whose game this is.
Hey, night. Yeah. Let me talk to you.
His loins be tingling. Wade's loins be tingling. I would have said classes in session. What's 2 plus 2?
Hey, night. Didn't expect that.
You're off. You're wrong more times than you think, Miz.
Guys aren't educated.
He's got a hole in his jacket. I don't know. It was a bit relevant with Awesome Truth, and then he betrayed him. He looks like he's about to cry.
Are you ready to see him go away?
I knew it.
There are three guarantees in this life: death, taxes.
You came here without your against your will, Miz. You didn't come here. You were brought here.
I think these two could have a good package.
Miz basically was the guy that went to my profile to take a picture of my recent retweet of your post, John.
Yeah.
You say I'm not relevant, but you went to my profile to take a screenshot.
If I met you. No, no.
Don't be so harsh about it. Don't worry
Who
about
wins?
it. Yellow Knight.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, his W on his pants is upside down.
Yeah, because he's making it M for Miz.
Ah.
He's trying to show that the company is him. You know?
Yeah.
Do you think, Jonna, do you The Miz. Do you think the Miz is an impotent dog?
Yes.
You heartless man. Very rude thing to say. Vic is getting bullied here by Wade on commentary.
They look very similar.
You know what would be a great match, Jonah?
Uh,
The Miz versus Carmelo Hayes for the running championship.
yeah. 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 American crowds just don't know what to like sing. They just say yeah, yeah, yeah
Or
after
what?
everything.
Or what? When the bad guy talks, all they say is what?
They look very similar, LA Knight and Miz.
It's not something I thought I would hear on commentary, Jonah. Would you put more Sex Panther coat since nights come out? I tell you, Shinsuke looks like he might want a pillow. Yeah, doesn't he look tired? I would have got him a pillow if I was production at this point, or at least a chair.
He looks bored.
It was variable. He regrets coming out here. Shinsuke definitely says he thinks he should have just kept creeping in the background. Oh, the transfer window's being mentioned, Jonah. Listen, at some point here, Jono,
The difference is Priest and Drew were brought over from Monday Night Raw.
Miz
Miz-
kind of just got told he was here because of Cross. The Miz got the Wyatt sent to SmackDown, and then Cross got the Miz sent to. I have a prediction of how this match ends, Jono. Shinsuke gets so bored he takes them both out.
We've missed.
Yep. But I reckon Shinsuke gets super bored at some point. Miz is taking over here on SmackDown.
Where is
He's
Jimmy?
going to advert.
But where is Jimmy?
Seems to be dead right now.
Do you think Kamala Hayes is still in this picture?
Nowhere near. Unfortunately, they buried Carmelo the last 5 weeks. To where his only win was against Tozawa.
Yeah.
The man got eliminated instantly the moment Braun Breaker got in the ring.
From his debut in that match with Cody, they have not booked him very well.
He got practically eliminated instantly when Braun Breaker got in. Braun got in, speared him once, and choked him out. And he did nothing before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
His only contribution in the Rumble.
I
was
wonder
the
if
set
they
of
were going to
Speed.
have a continued Dragunov feud,
Possibly.
but then when Dragunov got injured,
What I do know is that they had that Speed thing planned for the entire day. Speed might not have known, but they did because literally earlier on his live stream that day,
yeah,
Carmelo said to Speed, "You gotta always stay ready, Speed. Remember,
yeah.
stay ready." And Speed was like, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "You'll find out." Yeah.
I knew he was, when it was announced he was there. I knew he was going to be in the Rumble.
Nobody said, but earlier that day, Carmelo Hayes told him to stay ready. And Speed was confused. And then as he took out Tozawa, when he went in before Speed was called,
Yeah,
Carmelo said, "I told you to stay ready, Speed." As he went in.
yeah.
And mixed messages from Speed, where he
He's
both
recovered-
said he was never coming back to the WWE and that he's going to train to actually do something in the WWE.
He's recovered from that spear though, and was playing football today.
Yeah, and he also had a mixed message after that. He said he's done playing football, but yet said to KSI, "I'll see you next month in the charity match." So it might be a bit bipolar at the moment, two versions of Speed. One that doesn't want to do it, and one that wants to try again. In fairness, with that match today, if you looked at the two teams, KSI My team had more superstars on it than Speeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that it was close is actually good for Speed
Yeah.
team. Especially because one of the things was Terry Henry doing what he did to Ireland
Yeah.
and essentially causing a handball incident.
Yeah.
On poor Toby. But although Speed actually got invited to CBS's Champions League
Yeah.
show by Henry.
I did say that. Yeah.
A lot of roles. Really cheap.
Oh, hugging him.
He is asleep now.
Lay not. No.
No, Shinsuke just too asleep to do anything. Oh, someone won, no? Well, that's good. And then Shinsuke woke up.
Mania match.
No, I don't think it's a Mania match. He might be in the Mania match for it, but I don't think that's the Mania match.
Oh, there you go.
Why it's a back.
Oh. What's up?
What's up? And get with that. What's up? As you know, I'm the president of the R-Truth fan club when he was part of the Judgment Day. This is my favorite leader of the Judgment Day. It was such a simpler time when he was the leader of the group.
Uh-huh.
Before SmackDown today, John,
Yeah.
in the dressing room, Carmelo Hayes didn't like R-Truth's like funny business,
Yeah.
and they had a bit of a square off.
And adverts again.
I'll send you the interaction that they had. That led to this match.
Bro, all ready for fresh. Let's go. Yep. You all set, bro. Nice. What's up, OG? Hey, look, my bad about your boy Tazal, man. I ain't mean to do him like that, but I had to show him that I'm him. Who, him? Tazawa? It's Tazawa. No. I had to show Tazawa that I'm him. No, your mama named you Carmelo Hayes. Tazawa mama named him Tazawa. No, true. I'm him. I'm Mello, but I'm him. You is you. Dog, you the reason why Toothpaste got instructions. You making a joke of me? I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying. You think this is funny? So I'll go talk to Nick Aldis, and we'll see how funny it's gonna be in that ring. I am him.
He is him.
I mean, he is right. Tesawa is him.
Where do you think we're going with this solo story then?
Jacob versus Solo is where it's going.
I love you, Jacob. Still not acknowledged his tribal chief. When will he acknowledge his tribal chief? Mellow don't miss.
Back to the Miz.
Mellow don't miss. Thoughts? You feel it?
Mm.
Yeah.
The Wyatts versus Mello and the Miz. He'll get a friend one day. I'm just saying, Tozawa is him. He just never shows us his power level. Oh, by the way, one of the images in that Wyatt Six thing, Donna, was
Sorry?
a one of the Wyatt Six like flashing thing that happened.
Yeah.
One of the images in that when you pause it is the image from when the Fiend smothered Alexa Bliss to turn her into the crazed one that worked with the Fiend.
Yeah. He's got to win this match, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's quick.
I mean, R-Truth was never going to probably win these wins.
Yeah.
I'm not really claiming it. He beat Tozawa and R-Truth. It's not. He posted it like an hour ago, guys. All I'm saying, Jono, he posted this reply an hour ago.
Yeah. Adverts again. I do wonder when Roman's coming back. It must be Elimination Chamber, surely. Surprised Jimmy's not said anything about his brother winning Rumble.
What?
Surprised they've not done like a segment on like Jimmy on his brother winning the Rumble.
Mm. The Wyatt Six posted an image of them all with the word expecta, which translates to wait,
Yeah.
and a revelation from the Bible 20:22:10, which says, "Then he told me, do not seal up the words of the prophecy of this book, because the time is near." So it looks like they're very close to coming back.
Yeah.
I know the reason why they were off screen was because of one or two of them had legitimate injuries, apparently. Well, it looks like they're close to returning to screens, which is good because they still need to resolve the Miz plot.
Yeah.
And to be honest, injecting Alexa Bliss into the faction could help them get back into the good graces of everyone, because a lot of people are down on them with the Final Testament loss.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be a good injection. Having a voice. Philadelphia. We know someone else that won a championship in Philadelphia, who finished his story.
Yes.
Oh, the heel Prophets. Could they win the tag titles?
Actually. SmackDown's
Tag division is just amazing.
so much better, isn't it?
Yeah, so much more developed than Raw's.
It's a shame because I really like Penta and I want to stay as an singles type, but they do need him in the tag division.
That's what I'm saying. Him and his partner Ray Phoenix were definitely going to run that tag division. And I think they will the moment he gets released. I think he's going to become a...
Yeah.
Because you see, they're starting the storyline of him versus Kaiser and Pete, which he might need a tag partner.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed, John. They were going to show me a sneak peek of their musical. But these guys ruined it in Dublin. No, I'm not mad, John. I'm just disappointed. pretty deadly full of tag titles going. I listened to this like 2 hours ago. It's a good jacket though. That's a good jacket.
Yeah.
Wonder what car park he's in. Can you imagine also being in that car park to see this man screaming his gal
Huh.
to a phone?
That's got to be the main event in Toronto, surely.
You would think so. But the chamber is the main part of it, so it might and it might not. It depends.
Yeah.
But here we have one-legged Sammy. One-legged Sammy because she got dragged. Here we have Sammy being dragged from the hospital by Kevin for this match. You imagine that, Joe?
Yeah.
The match starts in the hospital room. Kevin grabs him, brings him all the way to Toronto on a plane, and chucks him in. Back to adverts. Some nice elevator music.
You don't get this on Raw. Well, SmackDown's better.
But you also don't get all these subtitles that say, "We'll be right back." Kami Akan Sekdira Kembele. Voltamos in brother. Whatever that says in Arabic. Yeah, Greg Amos. Hamjali Wapas. Atut the suit. AJ, you're not supposed to be here.
Wow.
Although I did have fun.
Technically, it's tonight.
I did have fun telling you to F off AJ in Scotland. You remember them?
Yeah.
Kept shouting him to fuck off.
Yeah.
And Solo too, the day before. Randy, this neck injury has taken you quite a while to get over. For a thing that I did my research on what they said it was. You know when WWE came out with the medical report for Randy?
Yeah.
When you looked up what they said he suffered from, that takes a day to recover from.
And Sammy's back for Elimination Chamber.
Cody was back like the next week, and he took it twice.
Yeah.
I think it's like one of those moves in games where you have to charge up, John. You can do the move multiple times, but it doesn't have the same damage unless you charge it up.
he's a liar though. Nick Aldis said that if the move happened again, Kevin Owens would get sacked.
He also made a big deal about them signing an extra rule for their match, and and they never actually said what the rule was. Remember the amendment that they made Saturday Night Main Event? The contract?
I think it was just he couldn't use that move again.
But they should have come out and said it. They didn't.
Yeah.
There was no point in the segment on Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah.
Also, that show is completely useless. Nothing's going to happen on it. That is what Saturday Night Main Event is, Jonah?
Yeah.
Is that title match between Gunther and Seth twice, but just on TV.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Jay already announced he was in the Rumble.
Yeah.
After he was.
And so did Nia facing Rhea that day.
Yeah.
No, but that's literally just, like the live event where Punk's fighting Gunther before Mania. Yeah. That's that.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of that happening on Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah.
It's just a glorified live show, just on TV.
Yeah.
The triple threat is definitely main eventing there, John.
Yeah.
Which does mean solo shenanigans are probably going to happen.
Yeah. She's a Raw star now. No.
While this is going on, John, I'll go back to the terrible, awards. Match of the year, John. What do you think match of the year of wrestling this year is?
Well, it should be the Cody match, surely.
Not in the top 5. The Cody Roman match, not even in the top 5, John.
Or what about the... Actually, no, I reckon it should be the steel cage match between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk.
Would you believe that just barely gets 5th? Bryan Danielson versus Swerve Strickland in London is number 1. Sting and Darby Allin versus the Young Bucks is number 2. No, it's Will Ospreay versus Brandon Dias in number 1 and 2. They're kind of the same kind of vibe. Bryan Danielson has 3 matches in the top 5 here. And no Cody or Roman inside. And no women's match, even considered in this. United States as Canada MVP. Number 1, Cody Rhodes. Don't think he did too much after winning that title. I'd put him in 3. I wouldn't put Cody as the MVP.
No.
Only
he had some good matches, but he's no...
Wouldn't put him as the MVP though.
The two matches with AJ were awesome. The Logan match was good, and obviously the Kevin. Well, all the matches were good, but no.
I mean, you kind of have to argue because when he was on TV, he did move the needle. Roman is kind of still the MVP of that year. Because the stories got really good when he came back with the OTC.
Yeah, I just don't know if he's been on enough this year for count, probably.
I'd still put him in the top 2, Roman, because of just how his presence elevated Raw and SmackDown last year.
Yeah.
You'd have to put Jay on the list just because of his year.
Yeah.
You'll mark him down because of the Mania match, but it was, in hindsight, the match wasn't actually bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great match, but it wasn't bad. You have to take into account that they admitted that they weren't.
I was
given
really
time.
looking forward to that match, and they did disappoint me.
No, but
it wasn't much in WrestleMania 40 that did. Every other match was awesome.
Wrong.
Oh no, we had the
Final Testament match was the worst match I've ever watched.
Oh yeah, that was awful. Actually,
that street fight that ended with the like Bubba Ray putting them through a table.
Yeah, that was weird.
Wasted Bobby Lashley's last WrestleMania before he got released. It was just weird. That was worse but people ignore it. But what I'm saying is, the whole thing is that Jay versus Jimmy match wasn't bad when you take into account, John, that they've openly admitted that the WWE cut their time on the day. The match. For the main event of that day, they basically told them you don't have time anymore for your match.
Yeah.
They were told as they went out there that this match is only going to be about a 5-minute match.
Yeah.
There's not much anybody can do in 5 minutes to make it a big.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's what they wanted to do. They wanted to have a match against each other, and I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
But Wrestle of the Year apparently was Cody. Not sure he deserves Wrestle of the Year. Definitely in the top 5, but I wouldn't put him as Wrestler of the Year. Because I do think the Seth has to be up there. The amount he put his body through in the year.
Yeah. And Punk and Drew for that feud.
Exactly.
That's feud of the year, and it's not even close.
For some reason, they gave Tag Team of the Year to the Women Bucks. It's like they love AEW. And it's actually the 2 in second. It could be Tag Team. Dayton Fraser and Ashton. The other 2 are just unstoppable. Tag Team. Best on interviews was Drew McIntyre. CM Punk in 5th.
Sorry?
Best on interviews.
Yeah.
Was Drew McIntyre.
He is good.
Finished 5th. Promotion of the year apparently was the WWE, even though they gave most of the rewards to AEW. I think that makes sense on it for their own list. Feud of the year did go to Punk and Drew. Second place was Adam Cole versus Cole. Third was Cody Rhodes versus Double Line. Someone from AEW won most underrated. And in second place, Jonah, my guy, Jonah Gable.
Yeah.
Most overrated was Nia Jax. We're watching fight right now.
Struggling to hear you. One sec.
Which is genuinely weird. We'll be right back on Smackdown. We'll be right back on Smackdown. Cuts to black. Nia Jax most voted most overrated. Followed by Solo Sikoa. And CM Punk. Not many Punk fans, but you know, it happens. Oh, not the face. Candice LeRae in the hair of Nia. Making sure everything's looking swell. The shit, he's like, there's no timeout. You can't fix yourself. You know, I don't know if you're trying to talk or not, but like nothing's coming through your mic. There you go. I had the cough on you.
Should be fine now, yeah?
Yeah. What I was saying before you said you couldn't hear is that Nia Jax was voted the most overrated superstar.
Really?
Yes, on that list. And number 2, Solo Sikoa. Number 3, CM Punk, apparently.
CM Punk's
He's
not
most
overrated.
overrated.
Solo is, and my blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with Solo.
A rookie of the year is Yvonne Evans, even though
They didn't build up Solo
not
good
a
enough
rookie.
for the story he had, because he literally went from losing every week to being tribal chief.
PLE of the year, Jonah.
Backlash, France.
Not on the list. AEW Dynasty in St. Louis. AEW All Out. AEW All In London. Number 2, Jonah. WrestleMania Night 2.
Like 2 over 1. Nice.
Night 2 and number 2. And you want to know what's number 1?
What?
AEW Revolution, which is Sting's final match.
Huh.
They put above WrestleMania Night 2 in the Bloodline Rules match.
What?
And they put all those AEW ones above Backlash and Francis with the crowd. It's just criminal. Worst match of the year, John? And number 4, worst match of the year, is the first match between Punk and Drew.
Oh, fuck off.
You know, one that Drew won because of Seth being the referee.
Yeah.
The worst match is, of course, because people just view it as their own expectations, was Jimmy versus Jay. We all had too big expectations for it. We did that to ourselves.
Yeah. Do you think she'll declare after this match?
Yeah, I reckon so. The worst feud of the year was MJF versus Adam Cole. Because unfortunately, they got injured and waited so long to pull on that storyline. To the point where they switched the roles of the two people, which made no sense for the story.
Yeah.
In second for worst feud, Jono, Rhea versus Liv.
Clearly very, very biased.
They did a reward for the most disgusting promotional tactics. I'll give you the top 6 for this one. You want to know what 6 is?
What?
WWE promoting their gate sales. Apparently, it's disgusting to mention how much you earn in gate sales. 5 is them ignoring Vince McMahon.
We're not ignoring him. Man, he's not part of the company anymore.
4 is UFC bringing Trump to the UFC. He's the president now. He can show up if he wants. And number 3 was AEW actually showing the Punk fight footage. And number 2 of the most disgusting promotion, the storyline of Liv sending photos to Dominic Mysterio's phone via text. Because it's too much like the document court case with Vince McMahon. Yeah.
So?
The number 2 worst promotional tactic, disgusting promotional tactic, was them doing the storyline where Liv sent Dominic photos to his phone while he was in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
They said that was disgusting because a similar thing is described in the lawsuit against Vince. And number 1 is their continued relationship with Saudi Arabia. And you want to know what number 10 is?
What?
Netflix promoting Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. The best non-wrestler was Paul Heyman. which I will give it to him.
Yeah.
One I agree with. They gave best TV announcer to Niall McGuinness from AEW, and they had Michael Cole in fourth. Disrespect to the GOAT, Michael Cole. Been doing this for years, you know.
Yeah. This is awesome.
The worst announcer, TV announcer, is our current guest host's normal host, Booker T. AEW looks like it's about to get someone over the WWE, which is Josh
Saw that.
Alexander from TNA.
Saw that, yeah.
So fair play to them, they got one back. Yeah. Credit where credit's due. AEW is very scared to say
Good
where
match.
they're having their
Good
shows.
match, this one.
By the way,
Good
AEW is not announcing its dates for shows because it thinks WWE is going to counter by having an event on the same.
Mhm.
So AEW is now deliberately releasing their dates like very last minute
Mhm.
because they're terrified.
This is a good match. Two.
That's a new one, squashing time. They both was annihilated by the Annihilator.
Uh, there you go. DK.
Chamber match, maybe?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Hey.
Nia versus Trish then? For the match?
Maybe.
Or maybe a tag match at the Chambers?
Maybe.
The guy that keeps insulting Solo with the signs.
Sorry.
The guy that keeps interrupting Solo and this keeps like insulting Solo and the
Charlotte
signs.
Flair.
Oh, Charlotte's here. Whoa.
Oh, actually using a chair. What it's meant for once.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
The match we wanted.
Yeah.
Liv is winning the Chamber.
Yeah.
Is my prediction now, Joe. And he's costing Io Sky the match afterwards. Lead to a triple threat. That's what I think at Mania. I think it's Liv versus Rhea versus Io.
Yay! Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, there.
Ah, for fuck's sake. They're not. They're. This is not going to be it. I still think it's Naomi.
Too.
At least we're getting back to the story.
Yeah.
At least we're back to the story. It's being revealed in the chamber.
Yeah. You still need to acknowledge your tribal chief, mate. When's Tongaloa back?
Maybe a bit. Maybe soon. Probably after Mania. Maybe Backlash. You know?
Yeah. We've still got one more Bloodline member still to be debuted, don't we?
Yeah.
So will Solo run back to Roman now when this feud starts?
Probably tries to run back to Jimmy first since they're both on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I told you it was going to lead to, once you got involved, you know.
Trishy time.
Yeah.
Trishy time.
That graphic though.
Hmm.
Charlotte Flair is winning. As much as I love Tiffy, Charlotte's winning. Charlotte's winning in J.
Yeah.
I like the way the champion has a gold card.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Jim.
Gimme. I'm sorry. You know. I
No,
like LeBron, but you know.
no, I'm starting to believe, Jeremy.
So.
No, his speech moved me. I'm starting to believe he's running through through the gym. I believe him. Qualifying match. Strowman. Oof. I fancy some food now, John. Also, a quick note here, John.
Yeah.
The first time in a while that there's no sponsors in the ring.
Yeah.
Every other week there's been a sponsor.
Has it got rid of the Prime deal? Because the Prime is meant to be on all of the PLE
Mm,
promotions. It's not been on the last year.
who knows?
And I think maybe Netflix don't want it.
Mm. Maybe it's only a last year thing and all they've kept is the hydration station.
Yeah.
It's in the game anyway.
Yeah.
I can pick up a prime bottle and chuck it at Logan's head. The first time I'm doing. How's everyone looking with the 2K25? I've got the Bloodline edition
Not got it
because
yet.
I love Solo. The OTC. I love that Sammy's just chilling.
Huh.
It's like the whole home Bloodline. They have that shitty island that they're just on consoles, which is just a cash grab to get you to spend all your money. You're gonna be spending like $20 for a in-game jacket.
The adverts.
I'm still expecting to see Elektra Lopez next to Los Gaza, though.
I do find it funny they did the speed match.
Yeah, Isla Dawn versus.
Didn't
You
they
know,
do
I
that
really.
last time they released someone as well?
Yeah. You know, I wanted Isla Dawn to win that just to see what would happen. You know?
Yeah.
It's just a shame because you did very good as a tag. To win those tag. It was a
Yeah.
beautiful moment to be a part of in winning the tag titles.
Yeah.
Come on, Pretty Deadly. Yes, boy. I want him to. John, I want them to win the tag titles, then give us the musical right there and then.
Nope. Next Friday, Jimmy Uso, Drew McIntyre.
Jimmy wins. Drew's probably winning, but I'm going to say Jimmy wins. This is what I'm saying, John. Jimmy wins because Drew thinks it's Jay, and he loses to Jay all the time.
Or Solo. You need security payments working with him. That's
I will
actually a
say, John.
lie. They just said someone to wipe out Braun Strowman, a site no one will see. Bronson Lee Reed did it earlier in the year.
Yeah, and I will also say, John, I don't know why they showed a Saturday Night Main Event
Yeah.
because none of it actually mattered with the fact that both of those men, after Braun Strowman bleeding and on the ground like that, showed up to the Rumble 4 days later.
Yeah.
And
but
Braun Strowman eliminated Jacob from said Rumble.
Yeah, that was a lie anyway, because as I say, they say no one's laid out Braun Strowman like that. Well, Bronson Reed did.
And Scotland saw this guy wrestle in Scotland.
Yeah. All right.
Against Drew. He almost lost to Drew, and then Punk saved his ass.
Yeah. All right.
Well, that Scotland match is kind of when the Drew Punk feud actually kicked off, really.
Because of adverts, it's like 20 minutes between both matches.
Yeah. Adverts. But this is what we pay. But this is what we get, Jono, for having the greatest show ever. It's better than Monday Night Raw. You want the adverts, Jono. That's what makes the ratings. The battle of two people that don't like to sell any move.
Signor Champion. I was the first person to say that just before it happened.
You were the first person to say champion. But neither Priest or Jacob like to sell finishers. You know?
Yeah.
There's no break sale. Crash.
Would you want to be locked in a cage with Jacob Fatty?
I think we'd have a lot in common. Some bond.
Let's bring in the boogeyman and he'll get all soppy like on Twitter.
Find out after this ad break. But we get to still see the match.
Fuck's sake. Oh, no, it's not gone. It's just back in 3 minutes on my screen, but it's not actually disappeared. It's still showing.
I'll go out to eat with you, Wade. If you're paying. You know, anyway. You know, Priest is very stupid. You know?
Yeah.
If I'm Priest in this match, Jono,
Yeah.
I'm letting them two, because they hate each other, fight, and I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I would have. Priest could have just done nothing in this fight for most of it, and then more.
I was very surprised. I was very impressed with his title reign.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I
how
thought
he
he
was
was
gonna.
gonna. I thought he was gonna lose it very quickly.
Yeah. So. Yeah. He was a really good champion, actually.
Yeah. The Judgment Day kept him to win against Jay. He didn't have the Judgment Day in Scotland because of the land.
Yeah.
In Scotland, he was saved by Punk.
Yeah. You think he gets back into the title picture in the next year?
Maybe. He won at Money in the Bank against Seth and Drew
Yeah.
because of Punk again. and then because of lost to Gunther.
Yeah, I don't think they'll have him win Money in the Bank again, but they could do.
I think eventually, but it'll be against the person that beats Cody, not the one.
Yeah,
He won't be the one that beats Cody.
yeah. Maybe Punk.
Yeah, grab him.
Could be a good feud, Punk and Damien.
I am the table. I am the table.
Spear. No.
You ain't got.
You're not Godzilla, King Kong. Because I'm
Oh no,
Bob.
you and Triple Threat. You can do whatever.
Strowman will take the pin, won't he? Do you agree? Strowman will take the pin.
Probably.
Oh. Oh. Where's Solo?
You ain't beating Mr. No Cell with that, Jonah. This man took 5 coup de grace and got back up. He ain't losing from that. You know?
Yeah.
Man doesn't sell those type of things, Jonah. This is Super Priest. He's the equivalent of Super Cena, you know? He doesn't.
Oh.
Super kick.
Slap.
Super kick. I would disagree with that, Warren. Gunther can do those devastating chops too, thank you very much. It's just like no one can do those devastating attacks. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Only shit chance.
Oh, Jesus. Your tables are strong.
Saturday Night Main Event. If you didn't watch Saturday Night Main Event, everyone, this was it.
Uh,
So does the move he just did there. That was all you missed in Saturday Night Main Event.
Priest is still dead.
It's okay. You'll get up and you'll no sell it in about 2 minutes now.
Eye for an eye. There you go.
Well, he did say he wanted the last word.
Ooh. Oh. Spike to Tonga. Ooh. Ooh.
Jacob, not a fan. Priest is winning.
Crossroads. It's
Priest is
chaos.
winning.
It's chaos.
Priest is winning.
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. What an end to the match.
They're gonna win. All I'm gonna say here, Donna,
Yeah.
that this man took 5. I always knew he was gonna win because they
Yeah.
seemed to put him on a pedestal. He took 5 coup de grace, got up. I knew that table spot of him being dead. He was gonna get up and be like, that never happened. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it will happen, but I'd actually take that as the match. It won't happen, but I'd take that as the match.
I still think it might be Drew versus Priest. Priest eliminated him from the there's that story still there. That nothing feud with Priest that they were talking about doing.
Yeah.
Still an option. Could end could we get a one-off match between Priest versus Logan?
Maybe. Anyway, that was a good end to the show.
It's a good end to the show. Jacob versus Solo is on the cards because there was
Definitely.
a bit of a breakup there.
Yeah, he bites Solo by accident spiked.
Yeah, but Jacob didn't
that
see it was an accident.
Yeah. So, yeah. That'll be interesting. Probably won't know till next week.
And will Jimmy, win against Drew
Yeah.
and prove once and for all that Big Jim is him?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to bed.
I will end it on a bit of a hype package for me and you.
The most violent, the most diabolical, the most dangerous, a beast slayer, a conqueror, the goat of all goats,